Hi guys, Viktoriya Khusit with VK Consulting. And today let's talk about, again, EDD and what emails you received from EDD. But before we start talking about new emails that you possibly could have received from EDD, let's touch base on the notification you received that you needed to upload some paperwork to provide proof that you were working in 2019. I received quite a few phone calls and emails with people asking what is the best to upload. I do not work for EDD or represent EDD in any way or capacity, so I cannot really speak for them what's the best for them. But as an accountant, and when I looked at the financial paperwork, the best thing you can provide to prove your income is your tax return. And yes, I understand you can provide business license, but business license, all it says is that you receive a business license at some point. It does not specifically say that you worked in 2019 or early 2020. So when you receive a mail from EDD asking you to provide a proof of income, they do want to see your tax return for 2019 or for 2020. One of my clients submitted his business license, and EDD did reply to him saying that business license is not enough. They do want to see his income. And when he submitted his tax return, they did ask for a letter from me verifying that this is really was filed for me and I really filed his Schedule C. So, don't take your chance. You filed your tax returns, you have this information. This is how you applied for pandemic unemployment. Just provide this information and there will be no other question asked. If you did had a potential job, but because of the COVID, you did not start your work, the best way is to provide a contract, an offer letter, or to the last resort, possibly email from your potential employer inviting you to an interview, offering you a job, or then saying that they cannot hire you because of the COVID. And if you have nothing in writing, you probably should call your employer and ask for something in writing. And I believe that your employer will not have a problem with writing and giving you something in writing. And right now, let's talk about the last email you received from EDD, and it's regarding your 1099-G. So 1099-G is a form that you need to have when you file in your taxes. And yes, unemployment compensation is taxable. It's not taxable on a state tax return for California, but it is taxable on a federal level. And yes, last year, first $10,200 were exempt from taxes, but we don't know what's going to happen this year. So expect to pay taxes on the whole amount. Now, EDD is asking you, how do you want to receive your paperwork? Paperless or as a paper 1099-G? It depends on you, how handy you with a computer, how easy it to work for you. I do prefer paper copies. Why? Because you get one in the mail, and then there is one accessible on a website. And remember that on a website, that option, the tab for 1099-G will disappear. So I did have a situation where the client never printed that form 1099-G in the beginning of the year. And when they decided to file their taxes in September, the tab was gone. So they never actually were able to print the form. They had to call EDD and request a copy of their form. And right now, let me show you how this email looks like. And as you see, this is an email that asking if you would want to have your 1099-G, and you need to make this decision by December 27, which is today. So if you do want to have paperless, you need to make this decision today. And if you don't, then you're going to receive one in the mail. Well, I hope this information was useful. And if you have any questions, put them in a comment and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe.